everybody, happy summer. I hope everyone has had a phenomenal summer. Mr. Pindry and I just got done with summer camp on Friday, so this is our week of summer before we come back next week for pre-planning. But I wanted to spend a little bit of time this week getting ready to play a game with you all. I'm thinking probably Thursday night I am gonna put up a game called GIMKIT. GIMKIT is a really fun game, and all you do is I'll give you the www.gimkit join whatever it is, and I'll give you a code that night. Let's say 7 o'clock. So let me write that down so I don't forget. Thursday at 7. And we are going to have a snowball fight together. We're gonna have a snowball fight, but in order to earn snowballs, I need you to learn something kind of special that has to do with music. Music is a world language, and I thought since the Olympics are going on right now and we're talking about the world, this is a language that is spoken throughout the world, and it's the language of music. No matter where you are, when I show you what I'm about to show you, you can show these things anywhere, and it's going to be the same no matter what country you are in. So this is called our treble, clef, staff, lines, and spaces. So the staff's pretty simple. So it's just 5 lines and 4 spaces. 5 lines and 4 spaces. Don't make me laugh. Just tell me about the staff. 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't make me laugh. Just tell me about the staff. So this is a staff. You see the lines. We count them like it's a building. We start on the bottom floor and we go up. So we have floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, and floor 5. There are our 5 lines on our staff. Staff, 5 lines. There it is. In between the floors is like the ceilings and the attics, and we call those spaces. Now, there are only, that's my dog saying hello to the squirrel. Wait, oh. Hi squirrels. It's okay, Missy. Okay, back to our lesson. We have 4 spaces. The spaces live in between the lines. See those? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have 5 floors and 4 spaces. 5 lines and 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty simple so far, right? I mean, it's just lines and spaces. So let's do a little check-in. So let me draw my staff again. 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I show you this, and this is our bottom and this is the top, and I point to this one right here, is that a line or a space? It's a line! You're right, because it's right here and I'm pointing to that line. What if I take my finger and I put it in between the 2 lines? What is that? It is a space, Missy. You're right. That's a space in between. Let's make it a little bit harder. I'm going to put a music note on there. Now, we already know our tas and titis if you've been in music class with me before. So let's say I put a ta right there. Is that one on a line or a space? It is a line, and I know it's on a line because I can see it running through the little bottom part of the note. We call that the head of the note. So it's going right through it, just like that. Just like that. That's the head. So let's try another one. What about, ooh, this one's a little tougher. The stem is upside down, but we're not looking at the stem, are we? We're looking at the head. So look at the head right here. Is it on a line or in a space? Did you say space? You're right. It's right in between the lines. That is a space. In fact, that's the 1, 2, 3rd space. And this is the 2nd line. You see how that works? It doesn't matter if the music note is open or closed or has a stem or doesn't have a stem. It doesn't matter. What you're looking at is the little circle, the little head, and figuring out where it is on the staff. Our staff, 5 lines and 4 spaces. All right, you got it? 5 lines, 4 spaces. How many lines? How many spaces? That's right. You're right. That's absolutely right. So you got that, lines and spaces, all right? So now we're going to make it a little bit harder. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I know you are. Okay, hold on. Here we go. So here's where it gets a little bit trickier. But you all are so incredibly smart. This is going to be nothing right here. Our music alphabet is a little bit different from our regular alphabet. Our regular alphabet has lots of letters. Our music alphabet only has 7 letters. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it stops at G. It's not like the English alphabet, because remember I told you, this is the universal language, right? So we're only going up to G. This is our music alphabet. Music alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Are you ready? Because this is where it gets really fun. This is like the fun game, guys. This is like a decoding, like you're a detective and we're gonna decode something. So I'm gonna show you something kind of cool. Let me draw my staff real quick. 5 lines and 4 spaces. That's right, 5 lines, 4 spaces. But now I'm gonna add a super fun little symbol, and it looks pretty fancy. Just like that. We call this a treble clef, not trouble. It's not a treble clef. It's a treble clef. The treble clef is a music symbol that tells us now that our lines and spaces have very special letters that go with them. Okay, are you ready for it? So our lines are pretty fun. Missy, I know, I love our lines too. Hold on a second, guys. Now, our lines have letters that go with them. And they go just in order, just like the steps did. The first line is E. The second line is G. The third line is B. The fourth line is D. And the last line is F. E, G, B, D, F. 5 lines, E, G, B, D, F. 5 lines, E, G, B, D, F. Now, I know you're thinking, Miss Stacy, it's kind of hard to remember those letters. Well, that's okay. We can put words to go with the letters. Now, you can come up with your own words if you would like to. That's fine. But actually, there's one that a lot of people use. And the words are every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine. Just like that. Just every good boy does fine. See, every starts with E, good, boy, does, and fine, right? So now, if I put a music note on the 4th line, just like this, see it? Instead of just saying line, now we're decoding, and we want it to say a letter. So the letter is every good boy does. Does starts with D, so the 4th line is D. Every good boy does. What if I put one right here? Let's try this one. See if I can trick you a little bit. The second line right here. Have you figured it out yet? Let me think of my words. Every good, wait, every good, it's on that line, so that is the letter G, because good starts with G, every good. You getting it? Mr. and Mrs. Smarty? Let's try one more. Oh, this one's tough. Oh, this is a tough one here. What about that one right there? This one right here on the top. Oh, I gotta remember my words. Oh, Misty's trying to help me remember. Every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine. That's right. So fine is where that little head of the note is. And fine starts with F, so that would be the letter F. You got it? Get it? Got it? Good. That's the lines of the treble. I knew you were treble? No, treble. The lines of the treble clef, right, Missy? Right. The lines of the treble clef. So, one more thing to learn, and then you're going to be able to play my game on Thursday, okay? Here's the last part. All right, you guys. So, here's the last part. We know our lines. Every good boy does fine. Also, don't write on your hand without your grown-up's permission, because I don't want you to get into trouble. Every good boy does fine. But what about the spaces in between? They have to have letters too, so that we can decode them. Here is the most super fun part. Those letters for the spaces rhyme with the word that it spells. So space rhymes with face. Space, face. Space rhymes with face. So our letters in our baby right here, our face. So in between the building, in between the floors, we have the first floor. The first little attic is F, then we have A, C, and E. You ready? Okay, let's try. Let's see, what if I put a music note right here? Well, let's see. I'm gonna remember how to spell face, F-A-C-E, F-A-C. So this note right here would be the letter C. See? See? Get it? Can you see it? Never mind. C. Let's try one more. Yeah, I think that one. What about this little guy right here? Oh, well, that's the first space, and I know face starts with F, so that would be F. Okay, are you ready for the little, like, quizzy poo, like the fun little mini game here before we do our game on Thursday? Yeah, okay, hold tight. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, we have our treble clef. We have our staff, and you got this. Miss Stacy is going to draw a note on a line or a space. Step 1. Figure out if it's a line or a space. Step 2, figure out the letter that goes with that line or space. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's start with, oh yeah, definitely that one just here. All right, step 1. Is it a line or a space? It is a line, I can tell, because it has a line running through the little head of the note right there. That is a line. It's the second line, so now let me remember my phrase. Every good starts with a G, so I know that this is G. That music note is G. What? Crazy, right? All right, let's try another one. Let's try this one. Yeah, this is a good one here. Step 1, is it a line or a space? When I look at the head of the note, there's a line running through it, so I know that's a line. Now I gotta remember my line phrase is every good boy does fine. Every good boy does. Does starts with a D. So I know that is the music note D. One more? 2 more. Oh, okay. Overachievers, we'll do 2 more. Let's try this one right here. All right. Okay, let's look at it first. Is it a line or a space? Well, it doesn't have a line running through that head, does it? So it's a space. Now, I remember my spaces rhyme with a word. Oh, that's right. It rhymes with the word face. So let me remember how to spell face. F-A-C-E. E. So that is the space, and that one is E. Just there. And I know you said one more, so we're going to try one more. All right, let's go with this one here. I mean, gosh. All right, take a look at this one here. Step 1, is it a line or a space? There's no line running through that head, so it's got to be a space. The first space, and that's the word face, starts with an F, so I know that that is F. You got it? You got it? All right, so attached to this video, I'm gonna include a couple of websites where you can practice over the next couple of days if you want to, and a couple little videos you can watch that are really cool. And then on Thursday, keep a lookout on here for a link to our game, and we will play with as many people as we can. It could be one person with the game, and me and Mr. Pender's gonna play probably, or it could be 500 people. I don't know if it'll let 500 in, but it'll let some people in, so it'll be lots of fun. Now, grown-ups, If your child is a little too young for this part, still learning their letters, I'm sure they would love for you to play, and they can sit and help you because they'll learn a lot by watching you as well. So grown-ups, you're welcome to play as well. So we'll start our snowball fight on Thursday at 7 p.m. If you can join us, great. If not, I will see you all next week. Next week when we do all of the open houses and we see all of our amazing friends that we've missed all summer long. So don't forget to stop by the music room and have an incredible rest of your day. Bye.